what you know about being number one? What you know about being number one, homie? So lonely, aiming at your dome. Guard me, Lord, I'm out the door. God's favor, hated more, shunned and debated more. Say no more, black sheep, black heat, protect me from these back streets. Hey yo, when last we meet, yo, it's the cloud father, doubt father, give me my daily bread before these haters spray the letter, lay me dead. Hey yo, I'm targeted and marketed, second place could chill, but when you first is always on, prayed on, or prayed upon, gone before the eye could blink. Look at L, look at Big.
Welcome everyone to Urban Pro Wrestling. UPW presents UPW Unleashed. It's our first ever show right here on YouTube, and this first match, ladies and gentlemen, will be a #1 contendership match for the Bulletproof Championship. The winner of this match will face either Tristan Ty or Dominic Stuckey, whoever walks out with that Bulletproof Championship, and that match will be later down the line. As we just seen, Santana coming into the ring, fighting out of Florida. Obviously an 0-0 record. He's a very hybrid type of wrestler, and I am very excited to see what him and his opponent bring, as they have contrasting styles of wrestling. Kind of want to give our good referee/announcer Rodney Hunter the floor. And as I was saying, but two hybrid type of wrestlers, this is going to be a very entertaining and most likely a fast-paced matchup. The contrary to belief, you know, if this match does flow in the way of Maddox, we're going to be looking at a very fast finish more than likely. When it comes to Nazir, he's someone who is deceivingly agile. Yes, he does like to take his time in the ring, setting up his opponents for some dangerous spots. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how these two styles clash. Clearly the crowd in favor of Maddox at the moment. And both guys by the tie-up. Yep. I said we do not have any bells here in UPW. It's all on the referee's call. If you're both ready, let's get the fight going on. It's a beautiful technique here from this year, but it's the agility I was talking about from Maddox. You've got to be careful, man. And that is how quickly he's able to turn it around you. This is not a good spot to be in if you are Nasir. And try to roll over. Ooh. Throwing an audible. A veteran-like ability there from Nasir to realize he was in a bit of a dangerous spot. But then again, that's what it takes. You know, there's levels to this game, ladies and gentlemen. And that right there was a very, very crafty move here. Going for the fall. Only one count. Sweeps the leg again. This time Nasir, one count as well. Beautiful arm drag. And we're back into this tie almost. No, a powerful arm drag, and he's gonna keep the hold on applied. Well done. See both guys kind of in an odd tie up here. What's he got planned? You know, it's amazing to see how fast-paced these two guys are. Keeping this type of speed for the entire match is going to be seemingly difficult for both, as Maddox got smashed back first right into that turnbuckle. Go for the Irish whip towards the turnbuckle. Nope. Oh, I think his foot just narrowly caught the face of Nasir. This could potentially have an opening for Xander, and a nice flying forearm. He took too long trying to piece the crowd. Here goes Nasir now. Going to go something for himself. Going to throw it right back to the turnbuckles. Oh, almost deja vu. Literally knocked him. Falls into an arm drag. And another one. Followed by a beautiful drop kick. As Xander now catching that momentum. He's building a big amount of momentum. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Doesn't have the leg hooked, but it's going to be a 2 count anyway. You got to think, if the leg was hooked, would that have been it? Did he do enough to potentially stagger, or at least take out Nasir for a 3? Irish whip towards for a drop kick. Nasir not going to fall for it again. Now this is going to create a big opening for Nasir. He's going to pick him up. No, not at all. Let's go straight right on the back. Right. I don't think Nasir is not really like the fact he's not being cheered for. Oh, that's a knife edge chop. Evil intention in that face of Nasir, kicking him right in the abdominal. So you got to play. So I got to try to go for that snap suplex potentially. Can he land it? And it is indeed. Oh, right in the middle of the mat. I said this is kind of playing into Nasir's role. It's slow and methodical. That elbow right against the abdominal. We clearly see the intentional targeting. He's trying to pick apart Maddox. It's done a good job so far. That's probably the wrong thing. You really should be talking to the crowd. Stick and stay focused on the match. Very rarely, you know, do you get a chance to even have a number potential opportunity for that Bulletproof title. This crowd clear behind Xander, trying to cheer him on to a little bit of a comeback, trying to take control of the match. Let's see, they get back into this tie-up. It's got by a nice little hold here, actually. So another kick right to the abdominal, again, right to that midsection. And you can see, you know, as this match is going on, Maddox's abdominal has gotten weaker and weaker. So it's, again, a veteran-like move by Nasir Santana, the Hellcat hybrid. He's kind of getting caught up right now by the tights. Pull him by the tights. Referee, you're right there. Whoa! A beautiful maneuver if I've ever seen one. And again, enough to take down Maddox. This is the opening that Santana needs. Instead of opting for the pin, hooks the leg too, and almost. There's a little bit more fight left in Maddox. Trying to deadlift him up. Now has other ideas. And another knife edge chop. A little bit of a weaker chop there, still effective nonetheless. You got to think too, as you keep targeting the midsection, as you keep targeting the chest, that's only going to be taking more and more wind, more and more energy out of Maddox. He taunted for a little bit too long, giving Maddox the opening for that big boot. You should have seen that one coming. Can Xander Maddox pull himself together and pull himself out of the rut that he's in, going for a powerful clothesline, and it takes down Santana momentarily. He's got him in another clothesline. Going for a third, maybe, almost. No, kick to the abdominal, kick to the face, I believe, and a slip of Benziguri. And that could be it. Instead, opting to go to the top. High risk, high reward is the name of the game. When you've got an opportunity for the Bulletproof title, you've got to take these type of chances. High risk, high reward, off the top, crossbody. He got, no, wait, no, he's going for the pin. But no, he got caught instead. Santana potentially looking to end it right here, right now, and that could be it. A move like that as a dangerous is going to definitely do the trick, but his foot is on the ropes. Wait a minute, referee. That's not even an actual pinfall attempt. His foot was on the rope. I mean, it's clear as day. I don't even know how the referee did not see it, but I mean, you've got to be kidding me. This can't stand. His foot was on the ropes. Are you serious? Oh my God. This poor kid just got screwed out of one hell of an opportunity. A big mistake by the ref, but we've got other things to go to. I can't believe this. Wow.
On the hunt for Chris Ramirez. We haven't found him yet. Just trying to get his thoughts on this match for the King of Bling Championship, Sean Hawley. Chris! Hey man, how are you?
You again. What do you want?
Want to know your thoughts. King of Bling, Sean Hawley. It's a big match. You guys had an interesting press conference. We just wanted to know what are your thoughts?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
You want to know my thoughts?
Yes.
Well, I believe Sean should have more of the thinking tonight when I'm in the ring with him and his little daddy is by ringside with him, watching him getting his ass beat. So, my thoughts is just wait till you see the match. That's all I'm going to say.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, folks, this next match for the King of Bling Championship. This is the first championship match of the night, and it's huge. The King of Bling Championship is going to be on the line. We're going to crown the first ever King of Bling. And for those of you who don't know how this works, basically, once whoever wins whether it is Sean Hawley or Chris Ramirez, the winner will then have to defend that King of Bling Championship ring 5 times. And if they choose to, they can then cash in that ring for a potential shot at whoever at the time is the No Limits Championship. The No Limits Champion. Sorry. Sean Hawley, he's ready for a war. This crowd on hand is ready to see history being made. You know, there's very few firsts in professional wrestling left, and this is one of them. There's nothing like the first. It sets the precedent for what is to come. And honestly, I can't wait for this match to take part. So it seems to be that Hawley has potentially got a plan here. I'm not understanding why he's not in the ring. By the way, that is our general manager, Bodie, accompanying him to ring to, I guess, ringside, you could say, yeah. I guess they're not getting in the ring. All right, anyway, you know, speaking about Sean Hawley, you know, the guy is what many would know as a hardcore specialist. And it's so funny that on the other side of that, Chris Ramirez here is more of a powerhouse type of technical wrestler. So it's going to be interesting to see how does that hardcore type of style go against a powerhouse technical wrestler such as Chris Ramirez. And you got to think of this, Chris already spotting whatever plot that Sean Hawley, I guess, had envisioned here. No, they're getting into it. They get in the ring, guys. Come on, let's sound the bell. Let's have a good, clean, professional wrestling match. You know, their press conference was one that was, to say the least, very intense. You could cut the tension with a knife. Some would say there's a lot of bad blood here, and it's clearly showing. It's probably going to spill over in that ring. So I don't know how the referees will be able to handle potentially a very chaotic situation, especially with the general manager at ringside. You know, he is there to present the winner with the ring, of course. But you got to think at some point, will there be any bias on the side of the general manager? I mean, his own guy is in a high-profile match right now. Referee sounds it off. Fight, it is officially begun. Both guys tie up here to get the power game, and look at Ramirez just throw Sean Hawley like he was nothing. I think it even caught Hawley off guard a little bit. Like I said, we talked about the press conference. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's on our YouTube channel. We're watching this too. But this was just so personal. I don't see either of these guys keeping it cool for very long. I think it's going to be very chaotic. Oh, okay, a little bit of sign of disrespect there from Ramirez. He's a little bit overconfident. You know, a lot of people will sleep on Sean Hawley, but he's deceivingly agile. And we'll catch off guard. Look at this. Try to charge him. Trying to go for that modified F5 of his. Hawley doing the smart thing, rolling to the outside, not wanting any part of Ramirez. You realize how quickly it could have been lights out. It would have been embarrassing. You got to think too, how would that have looked on our general manager's part? This is a guy that the GM hand-picked in Sean Hawley to be a part of UPW. So I can imagine how embarrassing that would be. There's one thing, you don't want to embarrass the boss. I can imagine there would be immense consequences that come with it. Hawley just taking his time outside the ring, up playing cat and mouse here. And look at that, he psyched him out, stomping the hell out of him. My God! He's choking him with the rope, and those ropes, folks, are very thick. Hawley's choking out Ramirez, and Bodie now getting in the face of Ramirez. My God, get away from him, man. Not again. He's choking him again. Referee is allowing this, being very lenient here. You know, always one of those guys, but that fits into his hardcore style, you know. And you got to think, too, a match like this wouldn't necessarily fit a guy who's used to using, you know, steel chairs, trash cans, ladders, you name it, anything you can find at a Home Depot store. This is a bit out of his element. So, you know, I'm intrigued to see how is Sean Hawley going to fare when there are a rule set. You know, will he be able to survive a match like this against a guy who is used to these type of matches? So it's to be interesting to see how this goes. And we've already seen Hawley kind of bend the rules a little bit. I think he's going for two DDT off the middle rope. There you go. Usually we'll use the middle rope. Sorry. Bit of leverage going for the 1, 2. It's foot's on the rope. Referee sees this one. Where was that before? And this crowd is letting the referee here, the senior official, at least redeem himself here. Well, I'd like to think Xander Maddox would think otherwise, but, you know, it is what it is at that point. That nice shot to the gut, going one right to the side of the skull. I think he's probably already disoriented Hawley a little bit now, stomping the living hell out of him. This is not good for Hawley. My God, thank gosh. We have to send him to the hospital in Matchbox. We kept up those stops. Now he's coming out with his foot. So the ref being extremely lenient, letting it almost go to that 5 count. That's his ankle. Come on, he can shatter it to a million pieces. What the hell? You know, a lot of people say, well, it's wrestling, it's going to happen, but you got to think at some point, too. You know, these guys are going to walk in. You can literally shatter some. Oh, my God. At some point, you've got to sit there and believe this is going a little bit too far. Now just stepping on his skull, literally showing zero respect for his opposition. Jeez. You know, as we saw earlier, you know, Chris was very confident in his ability to try to win this match, and he seems to not even be bothered by Bodie on the outside, which, you know, shows a great deal of focus. You know, he knows how important this is. I mean, to be the first King of Bling champion, you know, this really sets you apart from the rest of the pack. So for me, I'm very impressed in seeing his focus and, you know, not letting the outside distraction of Bodie or his presence bother him. This Hawley doing a great job trying to come back in this match. Finally, you know, again, breaking the rules a little bit, but I guess at this point, to each their own. It's a stiff shot right to the skull. Off the ropes, going for it. Mighty spine buster. That could be it. I mean, it looks like he just took the life out of him with that spine buster. He's going for the pin. King of Bling champion. No, only a 2 count. Ramirez obviously kind of shocked and still probably in pain a little bit too. Both men are down. The count has started. Who's going to get to their feet first? Is Bodie trying to pep talk, coach up his guy? You know, I wouldn't say progenitor. Clearly a crazed fan. Oh my goodness, just screaming for the hills. As both guys still reeling, I think, you know, what probably happened is Ramirez probably a little bit gassed when he hit that spine buster. Probably took all the energy he had left in him. He's set up for another F5. He's potentially got him up good here. He's taken 2 on. What? He gets raked in the eyes. I don't think the referee's seen it, but again, another dirty move. Why the hell is the general manager? Get him out of the ring, ref. Get him out of the ring. F5, it hits. I think it actually accidentally caught the referee. I think Hawley's arm accidentally hit the referee right in the face with this Tiberius Wolf. What the hell is he doing here? Wait a minute. What the hell? The sledgehammer right to the face. I mean, there's so many questions here. Why the hell did he hit him with the sledgehammer? Boy, he just took out the referee with a straight right-hand shot as if he was Mike Tyson. What the? Oh, come on, he's out cold. Oh, this is a load of crap. He's out. I can't believe this. So many questions. Bodie assaulting a senior official. This poor guy's been hit by a sledgehammer, knocked out cold, then choked out if he had any air left in him. This is not how I can't believe this. Oh, and adding insult to injury, kicking the referee down and out. I mean, this is disgusting. And Tiberius Wolf, I mean, probably happy with himself. I don't know why the hell he's here. He's not a part of UPW. He's not even on the roster. Yeah, that's probably the best call we're going to have tonight. A no contest, I'd have to agree. I mean, you damn near, you assaulted the referee. You laid him out for God's sakes. Oh, come on, you already choked him out. What? First no contest, and now trying to save the poor guy. He's now the King of Bling champion. This is disgusting. This is a disgrace.
Come sit next to you real quick. You talked a lot of trash during our interview. You said you train until you're ready to kick some ass. But I just kicked your ass. I just want to let you know, your ass is in the back of the line, and like I said, you won't get another opportunity at this ring.
What a wonderful human being Sean Hawley is. I mean, I'm disgusted by the actions of our own general manager, like out a senior official. And the big question is, why is Tiberius Wolf here? All right, triple threat time, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Coleman, the kid from California. You want to talk about unorthodox? It's Ryan Coleman. You don't know what the heck is going on in this guy's mind ever. He's a great technical wrestler. He's wrestled all over the United States, so it's really great to have him here entering a UPW ring for the first time. And in our first ever triple threat match today, Ryan Quill he definitely stands out. That's one thing I could positively say about him. I'm intrigued to see what he's going to bring to this three-way match. Originally, it was supposed to be a singles match, but due to our call time, we have specific call time. Certain people couldn't make it, so we had to add in a special opponent to make this epic three-way match. And we just mentioned unorthodox. I probably should have waited till this man entered. Raven Scarlet, everybody. We have no idea where Raven Skylark is from. We don't know much about him. Some have even called this man an entity of such. So, from what we know, he doesn't even speak. He's just a big question mark. We don't know much about him. And there isn't really much I could say about Raven Skylark, just because we don't really know much about him. But this man, we can tell you a lot about, ladies and gentlemen, the Diamond of Detroit. Truman Hudson, man, he's from Detroit, Michigan, coming all the way down from Florida. This kid is one of the youngest wrestlers to ever wrestle in Dubai. The kid, at his age, has one of the most impressive resumes on the independent circuit right now. And he has accepted this challenge. It was supposed to be a straight-up singles match of one-on-one, and then the last-second addition to this match being Raven Skylark is now a three-way. Both guys, Quill and Truman Hudson, accepted the terms of it, and now we have a three-way. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how both these guys are going to be able to prepare for the wild card in Raven Skylark at this point. Gonna have some sportsmanship, maybe. I think that's what they're going for. Maybe they're talking it out. Oh no, there's a handshake.
True gentleman right here. Give it up for this guy. It's a true gentleman right here.
Yeah, I mean we've got sport. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. No, sportsmanship prevails. We love to see. Oh wait, never mind. I spoke too soon. Oh, not the double team. Come on now. Well, beautiful suplex. But now they've just singled out Truman Hudson. Not another one. This poor kid. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. This is not going well right now for Truman Hudson. I mean, what was originally looking like great sportsmanship, that was what we were going to see on display. I think I closed line to oblivion. Poor kid. Well, you know, and the thrill, there's always temporary alliances that they never last for long. That's exactly what we just seen. Sportsmanship did not prevail in the end. And as they're taking turns beating this kid, and a curb stop. Oh my God, he just folded like an accordion. And now we're down to just these two. Are they actually going to go out, or are they going to wait for Hudson to recover? The poor kid just got crushed into the next millennium. Oh, they shook hands. Okay, like from what it seems like, these two have a pass with each other to some degree here. Nice headlock takeover. Well, Ryan not going to quit. He's in a odd position, to say the least. We talked about the technical wrestling skills of Ryan Quill, and we're seeing it here. The guy can turn himself into a pretzel if needed. This is beautiful mat wrestling that you're seeing. It said Quill, I think that was still in control until he let go of it. Both guys clearly respecting each other's game. That's how he grabbed. Oh, I don't think Skylark was expecting that forearm. And off the rebound with a beautiful clothesline. Skylark looks a little bit surprised. I don't think he was expecting this type of aggression from Quill, but Hank said, wins and losses matter. And, you want to be 1-0. Like I said, once, this comes out, we're going to start implementing our power ranking system, our top 5. And the way it works is having that ability to be in the top 5. Rank number 5 goes for that King of Bling championship. Rank number 4 and 3 can then set their sights on the no limits, and 1 and 2 could potentially challenge for the Bulletproof. But what a beautiful hold on off the top rope! And that could be all she wrote. Raven Scarlet wisely getting out of the ring after that insane bulldog, but Truman Hudson coming back in with a beautiful clothesline. I think he's going for the pin. No, an elbow drop. There goes 1, the 2, and is he going to go for the trifecta? One more. Crowd wants to see if the third one hits, and that could be all she wrote for Ryan Quill. No, he kicked out of 2. Senior official has done a lot better since that earlier mistake in the night, or in the evening, I should say. This is some solid forearms, man. And a beautiful uppercut. It's going to knock out some teeth. Right in the abdominal, too. He's going for another forearm. And a knife edge chop. My God, you heard the thud. Quill's going to need an ice pack tomorrow. Not another one. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, but look at the saving, I guess, his friend, you could kind of say, was Raven Scarp, and I was going to toss Quill to the outside.
That's what you get! That's what you get!
That crazed fan letting it be known that this. Oh, a beautiful double arm DDT. Said Truman Hudson has been on some of the worst receiving ends he could possibly be on, man, of this match so far. He's been curb stomped, double arm DDT, he's been clubbed at the back of the skull. Trying to jump over. Wait, no, he gets caught in the ropes. Maybe, no, he gets over though. Oh my God, he just kicked the hell out of Ryan Quill, dead in the face. Wow. Cool, ate that chin first. I'm pretty sure he's going to be spitting out some teeth tomorrow morning. Not on the outside, the double DDT on the outside. There's no padding on that. That's a straight hardwood floor. He might be knocked out. I mean, he went limp as soon as his skull bounced off that hardwood floor. My God. This is not where you want to be if you're Ryan Quill, if he's even conscious. And Raven Scarlet is taking his time. This could be a massive mistake. There's no sense of urgency, but Truman Hudson has the urgency. He's just clotheslines Raven Skylark. He's piling them on top of each other. Hudson thinking high risk.
Let's go!
Off the top, splash, and got him. But how much damage was done to his own body. When you go high risk, gravity is only going to do so much for it. It's a lot of pain. Let's go for the pin. Quill barely kicking at 2.5. Going for the pin on Skylark. 1, 2, and again 2.5. Hudson looking to be a little bit frustrated. He thought he had it. You could tell he thought he had it. And that probably was his best opportunity yet. I mean, he had both of them neutralized to a certain degree. Look at this. Quill, like I said, he's still struggling to get up. I take it back, played possum for him. Oh, wait, notice they're going to double. Oh, not again. Not again. Oh, goodness. Those are straight shots right to the jaw. He's been decked. Now throw it to the turnbuckle. Quill, the nasty clothesline. The communication of those two are insane. Skylark again, no sense of urgency, and it's going to cost him. He gets kicked in the face. Uh-oh. Back suplex. Down goes Ryan Quill again. He's been dropped on his face and neck multiple times. I think both guys collided with each other, too. This will be a solid kick right to the back. And an elbow drop. All right. He's going up again. The first time it worked. Will the second time also do the charm? He's going off the top rope. Leg drop right down on Raven Skylark, and that might be it for him. That Truman Hudson even knows it. He said it's over. I think he's trying to pick up Ryan Quill, who's also kind of lifeless at this point. Hudson got him up the diamond of Detroit, nails him. Is that all she wrote? 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Hudson survives what was essentially a handicap match. You want to talk about beating the odds? That's exactly what Hudson did. Prove that he is the true, not only the diamond of Detroit, but potentially the diamond of UPW. Big win for this young man. I think he's asked for a microphone.
Before I leave, please give a round to you guys. David, they're all, but they're not a true man. Simple as that. They'll never be a true man. I've been anyone in that locker room on any day who never stepped to a true man. The real diamond of Detroit. So, I want to say, to anyone part of the King of the Bling tournament, to anyone at home, to anyone, no matter how far you are, from India, to China, to Mexico, to Brazil, to this crowd, I'll take on anyone for that bling, for that ring, for that title. So mark my words, it's not the last time you'll see a true man.
The confidence oozing out of Truman Hudson, and with that being said, apparently Brody backstage, or UPW general manager, is being accompanied by Tiberius Wolf.
Tiberius Wolf, I want to welcome you to the council, my brother. I'm going to tell you now, I got a lot of expectations for you. You're more like a weapon of mass destruction on what we're going to do. So I need you to go in there, handle business, and just take everybody out.
You know why I joined the council? You know why I accepted your invitation? Because this is going to be fruitful for all of us. Not just you, not just me, for all of us, and all of UPW. You all know this. Council is here. Bodie, Tiberius, and Holly.
It's time for your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. No Limits Championship time. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen. Our first ever main event. We're going to make history once again. Who will become the first ever No Limits champion? It gets no bigger than this. The man who allegedly self-proclaims himself as the No Limits champion. Clutch cashed a check, well, wrote a check, sorry, that he can't cash. The man talks a big game, and if you've watched the press conference, sometimes it's best to be humble than to be arrogant. Sometimes the loudest one in the room is the weakest. Can Bison Clutch prove everything that he's been saying over the past month? It is do or die for this man. Literally. Is he truly going to define no limits tonight? I mean, he's got a tough task too. He's got to go against this man.
And introducing the challenger.
You know, Remi is just one of those guys, man, that he's one of those that if you underestimate, he's going to make you pay for it.
Restaurant one.
And it's actually interesting. Remi has that hybrid fighting style, but he's the significantly smaller guy in this match compared to Bison Clutch. Now, I'm not trying to say size conquers all, because it doesn't, but how is he going to be able to deal with the power game of a guy who is an extreme technical wrestler? This is going to be a tough task for me, but, you know, nothing in this life comes easy, so I expect Remi to bring it. And honestly, take the fight to Bison Clutch. I think that's what you have to do. You know, Remi's already proven that Bison Clutch's mouth, his mind games, just doesn't affect him. And you've got to think that's kind of probably set Bison Clutch off. Clutch is walking around with a chip on his shoulder. Right now, he's been holding that title around as if it is his. That No Limits title. Who's going to make the history? Will it be Bison Clutch? Will it be Remi? I cannot wait. We're about to get this thing going. And officially, it is on and popping. Bison Clutch to your left with the red hair. Remi to your right. Main event time, the first ever main event in UPW history.
Come on, Bison.
Both guys a little bit hesitant to engage. Oh, he caught him with the quickness, and he's going to throw him down. It's nothing. Adding a little bit of insult to injury, if you will, snuffing him a little bit. Remi, you know, casually not getting frustrated, kind of walking it off. Made a quick mistake. You know, Clutch, during his press conference, had mentioned that, oh, come on. A slap to the back of the head.
That's what happens when you play with a shark. They play with their food.
To the young lady behind her hard cam. If that was a shark, you would have seen it coming. But once again, Clutch quickly gets right back into control of the match. But like I was saying before, Remi's got to keep a calm composure here. Beautiful off the top European uppercut. Only a 1 count. You know, with the way Bison Clutch talked, man, he has backed himself into a corner where he has to shine. He has to win this match. This tilt to no, never mind. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. That's what you want to see. That definitely threw Bison Clutch off. There you go, trying to jump all the way out to the outside, just crushing down on the self-proclaimed No Limits champ. Clearing the crowd firmly behind Remi. And getting it right back into the ring. That's what you want to see. Urgency. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No, only 2. And see, this is what I like here. Remi doesn't sit there and try to argue the count. He's getting right back into it. What's the next step? Remi knows how important this match is. This is a career-defining moment for one of these individuals. But of course, as history has been always written, there is always going to be a winner and a loser. Who will be on the winning side of history? Look at the strength just picked up with ease. And gonna launch him like a pylon dart. off the rebound and a beautiful clothesline. That could be it. Referee 1, 2, is that it? No. You could tell the difference already between Remi and Bison Clutch. One looking like it should have been over. One not going right back on the offensive, giving his opponent time to recover. This is smart though. That what Clutch is doing now. He's trying to go with some ground and pound. Looks to be Bison Clutch is not enjoying his official at all. Trying to step on him. Oh, he's getting stomped in the next lifetime. Goodness gracious. This Remi trying to fight back, man. He's got the heart of a lion. That's exactly what you're seeing. Oh, but a nice uppercut. What's he going for? Oh my God! That. Good Lord, did you hear the impact of that? Remi trying to quickly bounce back. You got to think that chest just got lit up. You know, Remi's literally taking on a mountain here. Not another one. Oh, not another one. That one chop just folded him. Not with those cross blows. Not only does this disorient your opponent, but you're just doing massive damage to the head. Going for, oh my God, he launched him. That actually might be it. I think he's out. 1, 2, he landed on his neck. No, just barely kicking out. 2 3/4, literally. How Remi's still in this, I don't know. When you look at that German suplex, he got flung pretty far and landed straight on the back of his head. Rarely does Bison Clutch go to the top. This is a bit surprising. Off the top, he's taking way too much time going off the top of the elbow drop, and he misses. Remi wisely moving out of the way, right in the nick of time. But can he capitalize? He's slow to move around. You got to think too. The amount of punishment he's taken in this match. Said he's got to try to capitalize. I mean, he's got to fight through the pain. This is for the No Limits Championship. Making history is the first one to do it. But both guys have really put a beating on each other. Both slow to get up. Remi looking like he's getting a bit further on the advancement. Nice forearm. He's jumping into these shots. And a beautiful jumping neck breaker. Is that all she wrote? 1, 2, are we gonna have? No! 2.5. Referee letting us know it was super close. Almost a millisecond away. Remi was a millisecond away from becoming the No Limits champion. You gotta think he can taste victory. He can see the finish line. He's trying to lift him. No, he can't. Oh, he couldn't do it. Whoa! That is that athleticism that we were talking about from Remi earlier. That knee. He's got him 1, 2 to No Limits title. No! Again, another near fall. I thought that was it. I thought he caught him flush right in the jaw with the way Bison Clutch fell. I wrote him off. I thought Remi was going to walk out the No Limits champion. I mean, how much more does Bison Clutch have left in him? I mean, Remi's put him through hell and back at this point. Tried to lift him up, couldn't do it. This Remi's been lifted up and slammed right down on the mat. This is not looking good. Now let's go for the pin. 1, 2, and oh. From the second, it looks like his hand was on the ropes. His hand is on the ropes. a great call. Not he's, I gotta give it to our senior official Rodney Hunter. He made a very big mistake and honestly costing Xander Maddox the match. But he's been on point ever since that point. So you know what? Great call, great read, and good look by our senior official. I said somehow Remi is still fighting in this thing, man. Just when I thought it was over. Oh, that disrespectful slap in the face. And to Bison Clutch's credit, always talking. And he gets slapped in the mouth. We need to see that one more time. Can we get it again? A slap that he honestly deserved. Hopefully it'll shut him up. And he dropped him with that inverted DDT. Go for it. 1, 2, no! And again, so close. You got to think one more big move is going to put one of these two men away. I can't see them going on any longer. The amount of abuse and punishment they put on each other. Going for it. Oh no, he went for it. A big mistake. Got him this ankle slide. Whoa, wait a minute. That's got to be 1, 2, 3. And wow. And a big salute to his opponent. Congrats are in order. He proved every single thing we talked about for the past month. History once again has been made. Your first ever No Limits champion, Bison Clutch. And you know what? I'll tip my hat off. He earned it. He wrestled his ass off tonight. And take nothing away from Remi. Remi put him through hell and back, but it just wasn't enough tonight.
I told Remi, and I told every other Jamal, I thought he was going to beat me. This message is for the entire locker room. I don't care if it's Santana, Barrel Johnson, Xander Maddox, even Christian Todd. Come on, come get some. Welcome to the Coco era.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to Urban Pro Wrestling on YouTube. We have a website, www.urbanpw.com. We also have on Twitter, UrbanPW, Facebook, UrbanPW. Urban Pro Wrestling is our Instagram and YouTube. We'll see you next time.
I got fans. Oh no.